That day I went off to work. It was just a normal day. I probably got up around 4:15, 4:30. So it was dark, still cold in November. So with my job, there is a lot of traveling, and if you're on time, you're late. If you're 10 minutes early, you're on time. So that's how I've always been with work. I didn't know that was going to be the day my life changed.
It felt like a scene from a movie where you're just on your way to work and two police officers approach you and just break some terrible news.
I was hit on my passenger side, and the EMTs and I guess the fire department had to cut me out of the car.
His door was stuck, his driver's side door, so they had to rip his seatbelt and pull him out through the back. They put him in a neck brace and I guess just loaded him up in the ambulance.
In trauma, because we're dealing with breathing problems and bleeding problems, those things are time sensitive, and getting those patients to the trauma center quickly is life-saving.
Our trauma program is complemented by the outstanding care provided in the field. And we have amazing EMS partners throughout the region who really, quite frankly, are the ones that are on the scene first, provide that pre-hospital care, both EMTs and paramedics, and prep that patient for transport to one of the trauma centers.
We know it's important for patients to get to our hospital as quickly as possible, so our resources can match that patient within the golden hour if we can.
The golden hour is a concept that's several decades old now, but it's this idea that the first hour of a person's care after injury is the most critical.
To be able to impact on somebody within that 60 minutes or better, that will ultimately lead to an increased survival.
So the closer the patient is to a trauma center, the better chance they're going to have of getting their care within that hour.
Transportation from the scene of an injury to what used to be the Philadelphia-based trauma centers was much too long for somebody that needed life-saving care. Paoli Hospital, for example, is the only trauma center in Chester County. We, along with Lankenau, serve a major portion of Delaware and Montgomery counties as well.
Those two hospitals are really on either end of our primary service area, and it just made the most sense to use those two facilities as our anchors for trauma.
With the ambulance having a siren on and everything, it probably got there less than 15 minutes.
If they hadn't gotten him to the hospital quicker, I hate to think of what might have happened. He was in such poor condition. He was intubated. He was in a coma. They had him on a ventilator. So if it was any longer, I'm really not sure what would have happened, but I'm happy that we are so close and they were so prompt and efficient in getting him there in such a timely manner. I'm just thankful for that.